According to an expert, Michael Strahan is putting custody troubles behind him and focusing on the positives as his daughters leave home. A body language specialist, however, has warned that once Michael Strahan's twins enter college, their father's experience will get more complex. On July 10, Michael, 51, spoke with the View panel and, on the surface, spoke up about a forthcoming milestone in his family's lives. Sarah Haynes began the discussion on the former NFL star's twin daughter's high school graduation and future plans. Isabella Strahan, 18, announced earlier this year that she will attend the University of Southern California. Sophia Strahan, 18, will be attending Duke University in the fall. The twins' new life stage comes after Michael and his ex-wife Jean Mugley's custody case was officially closed down in North Carolina. On The View, Michael watched a montage of his teens that was captioned "Michael Strahan celebrates his college-bound daughters, I'm a happy father," and fidgeted. During the segment, the GMA host joked, "I can't wait to get them out," before explaining that he wanted them to grow. Fans were quick to react on Instagram. One said, "Congrats. However, Michael, you will still experience some type of loneliness with them not being there." Another wrote, "That's fantastic. I want them to grow, that's a good dad." In an exclusive interview, body language expert Judy James told the U.S. Sun, Michael tried to show his inner emotions to the world during his chat on The View. He suggested a philosophical approach to a new life milestone for his twin daughters leaving home. Michael's total pride and love were obvious. This was seen in his eye expression and his soppy smile. But then he had to reboot his mood, and Michael did a hand smack and chopping gestures. It looked like a motivational message to himself to draw a line in the sand and try to look forward. His urge to protect the girls is still there, and probably more so with the custody battle in their family history. His overall signals of pride and love were also reflected in his graduation poses shown in the montage, but Michael continued to try and minimize how sad he really feels about his twins going off. Michael and Jean Mugley fought for their daughters for more than 15 years. The custody battles began a year after Michael divorced the North Dakota native in 2006. In 1996, Michael divorced his first wife, Wanda Hutchins. Tanita, 30, and Michael Jr., 27, were their two children. Child support and housing arrangements were among Michael and Jean's concerns. According to the New York Post, Michael was requested to pay Jean $15.3 million in divorce and $18,000 in child support in 2007. Previously, court papers revealed the involvement of a parent coordinator, as well as additional challenges with payments. Despite the couple resolving custody in 2020, V. James suggested that the father of four would have been impacted by changes in his family dynamic through the decades. She said, some more reflective gestures during the View interview clip hinted at how Michael inwardly copes. Michael paused to think rather than quickly pushing out the stock cliches. He licked his lips slightly, his brows raised and his eyes darted upward as though accessing complex emotions. Michael performed a series of micro-shrugs with his shoulders to suggest he was minimizing his emotional responses. When he said that he was a happy dad, his features fall and his eyes looked down in a cutoff to hide his inner emotions. Michael brought his right hand up to heart level, showing a need to protect his emotions. While Michael looks happy at his girls' success, he also looks sad to be losing them to adult life. So far, Isabella and Sophia appear to have weathered the storm caused by their parents' protracted legal fights. The teens' Instagram posts depict carefree lifestyles filled with everything a typical 18-year-old would appreciate. Since Michael and Jean's divorce, the twins had relocated to Manhattan and attended different elite schools. Their mother also relocated to New York, and Michael has spent the last 5 years in an Upper West Side townhouse. He has been a fixture on U.S. daytime television since retiring from football following a stellar 15-year career.